Hey folks, I thought I would just give you a look at the electric bike that I have been working on as of lately, and she's good to go. I need to replace the seat on it. It's kind of rough now. The material on it is just absolutely gone. It was a nice comfy seat, but I'm gonna have to go with something different that's not got material like that on it. But anyway, this is the Anderson connector that I installed. Redid some of the wiring up in here. I redid some of that wiring, and then I had to redo the wiring up front, and I had to reconnect into the back. This is the battery box that I had built for it. Talked about this before. All the batteries in this are salvaged from used laptop batteries, and there is 117 18650 batteries in here, along with a BMS, or a battery management system. And so I built this myself. The outside housing is that corrugated plastic, and this is the bigger, thicker stuff. Not quite the political yard sign stuff. This is much bigger and thicker than that. Pretty stout stuff. But that's what that is made out of. However, my tail light assembly, my housing for my tail light, that is like the same as the yard signs, political yard signs. That is actually what that's made out of. So I just made the shape. I used I believe duct tape to initially hold it, if I'm not mistaken, and then I went and I wrapped it in vinyl, so that holds it too. And that's all it does, is it holds two lights. That's all it does. So plenty good enough. It's not like it's got to be highly structural integrity, But anyway. Other than that, this is the bike, and if I come up here and I hit this power button, you'll see the lights come up to tell your battery. And of course, that's not going to be super duper accurate, but it is what it is. Come down here, and you'll see a couple more buttons. If I hit the top button, that will be my headlight right there, the center light there. Okay, and then if I hit the other button, let me turn that one off. Okay, if I hit the other button, you'll get the halo, and you'll also get one amber light on each side of the front wheel, and then in the back you get the tail lights, and they got like a little bit of a flicker to them just to kind of catch the eye. My little module in there, it's got several different modes. I like that mode the best. It just, to me, it kind of draws your eye to it. And it doesn't scream anything. It doesn't scream, I'm stopping, it just, it's just a nice little waver of the light to kind of catch the eye. So, anyway, other than that, of course, I lubed the chain up real well. I need to lube it up again. I just used silicone lubricant on it. I wanted to use a lubricant that was going to kind of hang on it and stick around for a little while, The silicone's a little better choice for that. But, and then you can run, of course, you can run both sets of lights at once. But I figured this is like a projection style light, so like a driving light. That's actually what these are, is driving lights. Just regular automotive driving lights. So, it's, like I say, 12 volt automotive driving light. This is just an LED projection, just like you would, on the cars. And then, of course, it's got the halo, which is good for like a parking style, kind of just an area light. But that throws out a pretty good beam. And again, that's all ran on 12 volt. Right here is a 12 volt golf cart rectifier. So I threw that on there. And that gives me, from the 48 volts that the battery box puts out, that puts it down to 12 volts, so that I can use automotive lights. And then I plan to put like USB on it at some point. I will have a couple of USB ports on it where you could plug in a phone or whatever kind of device to be able to charge off of the main battery box there. So I did all the vinyl work on it. That was me. So anyway, I'm going to take it for a little cruise. Figured you guys might want to go along. Alright, I've got a bike speedometer on my on my phone. I'm going to put my phone, try not to lock it, right in the cup holder there. Hopefully it stays. Maybe I can bend it a little bit and get it to hold a little tighter. Alright, I think that'll hold good enough. We're just going to take a quick short trip here. And I can take you out of the yard, but I can't bring you back in the yard because there's something top secret to my left that you cannot see. So, anyway, kind of edge out. I saw a vehicle. Trying to take it easy for that phone. Don't want to lose it. Okay, now we'll hammer it. Alrighty, there you go. Alrighty, it's obviously dark and you can't see anything. I'm going to show you what the lights are like on this bike. I'm going to turn on the parking lights first real quick. And of course you see those on, the halo light and the amber side marker light, as well as the tail light. And you want to look ahead there. That's with the parking light on. If I turn the driving light on, as you can see, it's a much more focused beam. So let's pop these off, saddle up on her, hit power. We're going to go ahead and run both our sets of lights, and let's see how this does. So how's that? Seems to work good enough for me. Anyway, hopefully maybe it gave you some ideas. Shalom.